Welcome everyone to another video, and in this video we're going to be featuring a team with Mawile, Sableye, and Dedenne. Dedenne is a fairy and an electric type, pretty interesting in this meta. Obviously there is a ton of poison in this meta, so this is a interesting team. I guess the concept, yeah, let's just go ahead and get started. In the back, the team is like a little bit weak to an Azu lead, but Azu not still common, but not the strongest Pokemon in the meta. So I should say. All right, they come in. Oh, let me actually just speed this up here. Oh, interesting. They come. Oh, okay. Well, Incineroar is actually pretty terrible for this team. They do throw the Dark Pulse there. Gonna bait with the foul play. Incineroar is actually terrible for this team. Well, probably maybe should have stayed, to be honest. They're probably gonna throw a Flame Charge here. Yeah, and we'll be able to get to the return, which will drop the shield or KO. It does KO, which is actually very fortunate. I actually end up winning the one shield, which is really nice here. They actually do have the Azumarill, and this actually works out really well right now. Gonna throw the discharge, but Azumarill obviously we know is super tanky. I'm probably gonna let this go. It's an Ice Beam. Oh, it's play rough. Okay, not a big deal. Okay, they do come into they have Sableye in the back. Okay, well this is fine. They actually throw the foul play. Both moves are resisted, so gonna look to get to the Iron Head. We'll see whether or not they'll shield. If they shield, that's okay too. Okay, actually gonna take it out. That's actually a really nice play. And then gonna look to Thunder Shock down, and then has two moves ready. Gonna throw both discharges. Hopefully this is definitely gonna be enough. So very nice play. Didn't want to give up the free bubble, so actually did one Thunder Shock, knowing that they were gonna survive the bubble regardless. So very nice play. Really nice play to let the Sableye live and take out the Mawile. Okay, so obviously not a great lead. Gonna switch out to Sableye. As soon as I said Azumarill is not like super common, all of a sudden we see two Azumarills in a row, and they actually come into their own Sableye. Very good patience there, not throwing the return into the Sableye, and gonna look to throw. They are pretty weak to Dedenne. So far, we'll see. Is going to reach another foul play. This is going absolutely crazy here. Probably going to let this go. And then it'd be tough Thundershock down, to be honest. So going to go into Mawile. Even now, it'd be kind of a... Well, they actually come back into Azumarill. Okay, interesting. So they must have another answer in the back. Actually going to shield this. 2, 3, 4. Okay, 4. Very nice. And then gonna look to throw. Oh, farm down. Very nice. They come into Frostlass. Oh, this is actually looking really good right now. They're gonna need to get to like 2 Shadow Balls, which is just not gonna be possible. Frostlass really glassy. So we're gonna see the end. Oh, they actually do make it to the. They have to make it to 2 moves, not 2 Shadow Balls. So is what I'm saying there. And then gonna be able to farm down both Pokemon there. Very curious that they came back in with Azumarill, considering that the Frostlass was really weak in the back. Let me adjust my camera here a little bit. Okay. All right. This is okay. Obviously favorable. Oh, very nice catch there. Very favorable for the Toxicroak, but makes a very nice catch. We'll see what they want to do here. Definitely would survive this, but gonna shield, expecting them to be pretty weak in the back. We're gonna have to throw, right? Because they're okay. So they should have the Mud Bomb now. They actually do end up shielding. I don't think it's worth shielding here, but gonna shield, expecting that the foul play is gonna be worth something in the back. They actually come into. Okay, that's interesting. They actually no shield that. That's actually kind of crazy there. And they actually come into. Oh, interesting. Gonna throw the. Don't they? Because they have the shield there. Yeah, makes sense. Okay, really needs them to throw, and then that'll end up being the correct play. Should be able to outpace to the discharge, and then the question. Well, even if Okay, they would have. Okay, if they have an icy wind here, it definitely will not KO. Ends up being an icy wind. The shadow ball would have been really close there. It does twice as much damage as the icy wind, exactly twice as much, because it's base 60 damage and the shadow ball is base 100 with stab, so it's like 100 times 1.2, which is 120, which is double, obviously. So obviously, fantastic lead. They do come into Snarl Muck, which is actually this is a Dark Pulse. Gonna throw the Iron Head. Iron Head is like honestly pretty uncommon for a non-shadow one, so I'm not surprised that they didn't that they no shielded. Let's see what they come in with next. They come back in with Frostlass. Gonna throw another Iron Head. We'll see whether or not they'll shield. They do not. Oh my goodness! Well, this Mawile is absolutely going off. If they grab a shield here, that'd be huge. And then I think you just okay. Gonna go for the foul play. Yeah, very nice timing. They're probably gonna switch here. Okay. I guess get as much Shadow Claw damage off as possible, but I think this game's over. Should be able to just reach the play rough, and that should be a GG. Gonna throw to go to double discharge. Play rough almost certainly would KO, but the discharge does enough as well. So very nicely. Obviously, extremely skilled battler. We're looking at right now, running a pretty interesting team. All right, we're gonna see Mawile into Arbok. This thing has Dragon Tail. Okay, they actually come into Mandibuzz and they decide to leave. Very nice play. Very nice. Obviously, the team was quite weak to Mawile if they're willing to leave right away. Arbok is extremely uncommon for many reasons, but pretty interesting pick nonetheless. Okay, so this is okay, right? So like the Earth Power obviously would one shot. They do throw the Poison Fang. So poison's like single resisted because the steel double resists. And yeah, I think you gotta let this go though. To be honest, so they do Earth Power. You look to Shadow Claw all the way down. You definitely no shield this, and then well, they do reach another one. Okay, all right, and then we'll see what comes in. Oh, they got deleted. Oh man, that's very unfortunate there. If maybe we've got that return off, maybe had a chance depending on what they had in the back. But once the return, once they got deleted, there was pretty much no shot. All right, gonna go straight into Sableye. Gonna be met by Escavalier. Interesting. I guess they want to avoid the Mawile, but this is actually a good matchup for Sableye since it does resist the counters and is able to outpace the Escavalier, especially when they go for the Mega Horn. I guess the Drill Run wouldn't KO, so they're probably going to no-shield this. Oh, they actually do shield it. Okay, interesting. Well, you just shield and farm all the way down. They do Mega Horn again. Interesting. Maybe they have Acid Spray or something. Okay, going to throw the return. And then they're going to have to throw, or otherwise the Sableye will make it to another one. Very nice. And this actually works out really well, because now this Dedenne should be able to take... Okay. Not the best situation here. They are going to look to throw the Crunch, which is single resisted, but should be able to reach the Iron Head. The Iron Head definitely will not KO, but will put put it very low. Okay, that's totally fine too, and should be in a good spot here. Just gonna throw this to stall clock because they probably notice that their clock is like almost up, and should be fine here. Especially, well, let's see if they get to. No, there's no way. Once they throw the play rough there, there's no chance for them to get 2 moves. Maybe if they threw an Ice Beam and they were at 100, then they would be able to make it to another Ice Beam, and it probably would have KO'd. 2 Ice Beams probably enough. The play rough. So the play rough and Ice Beam are both base 90, and then the play rough but has stab. All right, so gonna go to Sableye. Should expect them to have a counter in the back. Okay, gonna throw. Oh, they catch the move there. Very nice play. The That's quite alright though, because one doesn't KO. This is gonna be a Leaf Blade. Definitely doesn't KO. And gonna throw. Actually gets the deny there, which is actually really nice. Oh, okay. They're going for the full farm down. But the thing is, the energy doesn't really matter into Mawile is actually a very good counter to. Gonna let this go. Mawile is a very good counter to Shift Tree. Okay, so they actually come back into. Gonna let this go. They do Shadow Ball here. Gonna go right away because they're locked in. Gonna shield this. They do throw the Shadow Ball. Probably gonna farm up. Okay, not gonna throw it quite to double, but does come up with a little bit of energy. Okay, interesting. Is gonna throw the Play Rough. Both of their moves are neutral, but this will almost certainly one shot the. And then gonna switch in Shadow Claw down. Very nice, very nicely done. They actually had a really good backline to Sableye. So like the catch there was like really risky on their side. It was a very nice catch, but it was very risky. They lead Trevenant. Wait, are they in? Yeah. Okay. All right. And then the opponent decides to leave the match. Very nice. Very nice. Okay. Interesting. Interesting. All right, gonna have Mawile into Marowak. Okay, obviously not a good situation. Gonna go straight into Sableye. Oof, okay. Is gonna be able to reach the return. But this is a pretty rough situation here. Needs to wait the clock out fully because otherwise they're gonna be locked in. And unfortunately doesn't have any moves to pressure. Okay, that's actually better because now there's gonna be less clock. And interesting, they throw the Ice Beam. You're gonna throw the Iron Head. They almost for sure don't shield this, but it's good chip damage at least. And then oh well, I think you just stack this thing. That actually works out pretty nicely, and they will be able to make the Bone Club beforehand. Gonna have to shield this. Now they're dry. Okay, interesting. Let's see what they want to do here. Gonna reach another one. They should have the Bone Club now. They must be very weak to Dedenne in the back. Really needs to make sure they come out with some energy. Okay, they do come into a zoom roll. Okay, well this is actually quite good. They still need to be able to outpace the Marowak, but that should be. Ooh, okay. Oh man, actually maybe need to throw one more there. Okay, well that was gonna be a tough situation regardless there. And I believe that is the end of the battles. Thank you very much for sending me those battles. Some really nice gameplay. Obviously, some tough team comps for this team, but obviously the gameplay was fantastic there. So thank you very much for sending me those battles. If you like this video, like, comment, and subscribe, and I'll see everyone in the next video.